Now, a $60 million Navy fighter jet fell from the USS Harry S. Truman aircraft carrier as it veered off at sea to avoid fire from the Houthis. This comes as the Yemeni-based Houthis continue to hit back at American forces despite relentless attack by the United States. Our next story takes a close look at the cost of war and the rising fatalities in Yemen.
Under the cover of night, US fighter jets roar off the decks of aircraft carriers. Laden with missiles destined for Yemen. American fighter jets have been pounding Houthi targets. Missiles from US aircraft carriers have been targeting Yemen. Since March 15, over 800 Houthi targets have been struck, yet the Iran-backed rebels remain undeterred. The Iran-backed fighters continue to down US drones and launch ballistic missiles towards Israel, showcasing a resilience that questions the efficacy of America's military strategy. The finance toll is staggering. 7 MQ-9 Reaper drones, each valued at $30 million, have been lost near Yemen since mid-March. Now an Fa-18E Super Hornet, worth approximately $60 million, lost in the Red Sea during a towing mishap aboard the USS Harry S. Truman. The exact details of the turn the Truman made to avoid the Houthi fire have not been released. This incident marks the second Super Hornet loss for the Truman strike group, following a friendly fire incident in December. In February, the Truman collided with a merchant ship near Egypt. No injuries were reported. US Navy carriers are the world's largest warships at nearly 1,100 feet long. They have a displacement of almost 100,000 tons. Beyond the monetary costs, the human toll is rising. A US missile strike in Sada reportedly killed at least 68 African migrants and injured dozens more, drawing international condemnation.
Yemen's Houthi rebels have alleged that a U.S. airstrike has hit a prison in Yemen, killing at least 68 people there. This prison was housing African migrants, and Ethiopians and others from East Africa long have used Yemen as a route to get into Saudi Arabia for work.
Despite claims of targeting Houthi infrastructure, civilian casualties have mounted, fueling criticism of the US campaign's precision and objectives. The Houthis, far from being subdued, have intensified their operations. They've launched ballistic missiles at Israel.
In response to this aggression and its crimes against civilians, the Yemeni armed forces targeted the American aircraft carrier Truman and its accompanying warships, engaging them in a joint operation carried out by the naval forces, the drone air force, and the missile force. The operation involved several cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and drones over the past hours.
Despite the relentless air campaign, the Houthis are still a fighting force, downing drones, launching missiles, and surviving the world's most advanced military onslaught. The Red Sea chaos has exposed the limits of American might and the staggering price of war with no end in sight. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.